Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Lisa. If this happens to be your first time visiting, welcome and thank you so much for being here. As you can tell by the title of this video, I recently purchased the newest fragrance from Tiffany called Tiffany for Her and Tiffany for Him. And I wanted to share them with you guys. And as you guys can tell, I'm wearing my glasses because, as you guys know by now, I have this horrible eye infection. So not to scare you guys, I decided to wear my glasses, which happen to be from Tiffany. I absolutely love these glasses. And I decided to put some lipstick on, just not to scare you guys, because obviously I can't wear any eye makeup. But anyway, it is what it is. So I decided to break the videos up into two different videos. So I did the For Him version in a separate video. This one's going to be the For Her version. And neither one of these I have not smelled. They're a total blind buy. Just like the original one was. I had never smelled that either. Maybe I'll put that in the end screen. That was like a few years ago. Or a card, but never smelled it, don't know the notes, haven't heard anyone talk about it. But you guys know me, I love Tiffany Blue. My favorite color is light blue, so I was gonna buy it no matter what. And I love fragrance, so the marriage between those two kind of made it inevitable, so I had to get it, right? So the story behind the creation of this fragrance is that it pays homage to the iconic Tiffany ampersand symbol, which is that and symbol. And it symbolizes love and the duality of couples coming together and the different ways that love brings different people together. It also shares a common note between the two fragrances, a common base note called Blue Sequoia, which is kind of a newer note that fragrances are using. So I'm really interested in seeing what this smells like. And I kind of opened the boxes a little bit just to make the video go faster. So of course everyone knows what a Tiffany box looks like. And let's see. Comes in this Tiffany Blue cylindrical packaging that says Tiffany & Co. Love. This is the 1.6 fluid ounces or 50 mLs. They do make a larger size, but you guys know I usually always get the smaller size in fragrances. And it is an Eau De Parfum formulation. So let's see what it looks like as far as compared to the men's version. And let's see. So there you see it has the ampersand symbol. And this one has a Tiffany blue top with silver on the top. It says Tiffany & Co. The reason that this one is a little bit different is that because I got my initials engraved on it. And you can actually choose different style lettering of, I don't know if that's going to show up. I got my 3 initials. You can choose different fonts. And you guys know I love me some monogram or personalization. It didn't even take that long. And this one actually came first before the men's version. So I was really surprised at that. So really quickly, let me just show you the men's version since I already did that video. The men's version has the gray top with the darker ampersand. And the female version, the For Her version, has the Tiffany blue top with the silver ampersand. Now you can also get this one engraved. I didn't get this one engraved. I started to, but I didn't. The engraving cost $25, and I like that you can actually get the smaller sizes engraved because sometimes they only do the larger sizes. So anyway, I am so happy that I got this one engraved. And let me spray it on. This one says Tiffany & Co. Love here. And let's give it a little spritz. I have the men's version here on this arm. Let me just... okay. All right. So let me look up the notes for this because, like I said, I don't know any of the notes, don't know anything about this fragrance. So it's classified as a modern woody floral The top notes are blue basil and grapefruit. Heart notes or middle notes are neroli. Base notes are blue sequoia, which is that common note between both the men's and the women's fragrances, and vetiver and cedarwood. So there's, you get all the woodsy notes. Neroli is one of my favorite notes, especially like in the summertime. It's just nice, fresh, lifting up fragrance. So let me sniff this after it's dried down a little bit. I don't detect the sillage being all that prominent because I can't really smell it too prominently in the air, but it's definitely different. And this one I may have to let dry down a little bit more, just like the original one. The original one, honestly, I don't like the opening of it, but it does smell a lot better after it dries down. This one, I don't know, I don't dislike the opening, but I can't really get anything from the opening. I can tell it's gonna develop into something else. So anyway, I can't really detect any certain specific notes in here. Like I said, it's classified as a woody floral, but to me it's not overly floral. It kind of has a herbal type of green smell, at least on initial spray, probably from the basil. And the more you kind of smell it, you can smell more of the woodsy notes. So like the cedar, which I actually really love cedar in a fragrance, and I don't know, maybe the grapefruit is kind of giving it that lighter, fresher smell. But the more I smell it, the more it dries down, the better I like it. It's just, I'm not totally in love with it, but I actually do like it. It is something that I will definitely wear. And yeah, it's different than anything that I actually have, so I applaud them for it being kind of different. But yeah, I don't know, I like it. I don't really know what else to say about it. I love neroli in a fragrance, but I can't specifically smell it in here. It's kind of really light, so I don't know if my nose has just gotten really used to it already, but it's kind of hard for me to kind of smell it. But anyway, I don't really have too much to say anymore about it. It's kind of powdery, light, fresh, and woodsy. And yes, I will definitely wear it. So more of a lighter fragrance, great for spring and summer. And yeah, I do like it. I'll have to come back on and give you guys some more thoughts after I wear it for a while and see how it wears and all that other good stuff. Now I'm smelling it again. It kind of has a little bit of a soapy, fresh vibe. Anyway, I wanted to come back on after I let this dry down a little bit more. And the more I let it dry down, the more I like it. So it's not a heavy projecting fragrance. Like, I can't really smell it from way out here. Kind of have to get a little closer in, so it's more of a softer skin scent. So somebody that doesn't like super loud fragrances would most likely like this. And it kind of has more of a soft, fresh, soapy vibe with a little bit of woodiness in it. And that's the best way I can describe it. In a way, it kind of reminds me of the new Gucci Memory perfume. Not really similar, but like some of the notes, like, because that one's kind of soft and woodier, it kind of reminds me of that, but not a dupe for it. They're totally two different fragrances, but it's something about it that kind of reminds me of it. And actually, I probably shouldn't say this, but what the heck, I'm gonna just say it anyway because it's the way that I feel. I think I actually prefer the scent of the newer one, the Tiffany & Co. Love for Her, over the original one. And not the original one, but this one, the newest original one. And my reasoning for that is basically just a personal preference, because if you saw one of my most recent videos, I mentioned that the note of iris in fragrances is not one of my favorite, and this one has an iris base to it, so it's just not my favorite scent in fragrances. This one doesn't have it. I just like the way this one smells on the dry down. However, this one seems to project a little bit heavier, and this one seems to be a little bit softer. Anyway, let me know if you smell this and what your thoughts are, and is in any of my fragrance videos. I'd love to know what you're wearing. Let me know your scent of the day in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you here as part of my family. On this channel, I focus on luxury, fashion, beauty, and fragrance. So if you happen to love any of those things, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Definitely make sure you check out my Tiffany & Co. Love for Him fragrance video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.